Okay, here it is, my vlog. Season 1, Episode 1. May or may not end up being one of one, but you've got to start somewhere, and the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So here's step 1. What is this vlog about? Basically, I'm going to say it is for the rest of us. The rest of us being people who turned to Jesus to make things right in their life, and it didn't work out that way. I don't believe I'm the only one, and this vlog is going to be for the rest of us, because at least for the time being, I feel there is value in us commiserating with each other so that we all know what it's like and can share our experiences and not feel like we are the only ones that don't get it. Among other things, there are a lot of things I know about doing higher quality videos that I'm not applying, at least at the outset. Depending on how successful this is or isn't, I may apply more of that knowledge over time, better sound, better lighting, etc., etc. But, I'm about the substance, and all I am here for is to tell my truth. I'm not going to shade it. I'm just going to tell it like it is, because that's who I am, in the hopes that it will be beneficial to one person. If it's beneficial to one person, then I will have succeeded. If it's beneficial to more than one, so much the better. I haven't got it scripted. I'm not going to be going from a script. I'm not going to be doing multiple takes. I'm just going to tell what's on my mind to tell. I'm not going to pretend to be anything I'm not. I'm not going to overstate my shortcomings, of which there are some that are fairly profound, but I'm also not going to say I did or didn't do anything that I didn't actually do or not do. This is my vlog and nobody else's. And if anybody I know stumbles on it and disagrees, then, that's fine. But this vlog is mine and mine alone, and it is only for the benefit of whoever happens to come across it. I've got a lot of stories to tell, some of which I have already told in at least one other place. When I get around to it, I'll tell that part. The reason I am talking to you now is that for a long time, I have had a feeling that someday people would be interested in knowing my story. And I have and had been holding off until the happy ending arrived. And I am satisfied at this point that there isn't going to be a happy ending. By every major meaningful measure, my life is, the sum total of my life is that it is a shambles, and I may or may not go into more detail on that later. But, that's what I'll tell you for now. I was going to wait until then hopefully it would all make sense and be more appealing to people. But since it appears that's not what's going to happen, I'm just going to tell it like it is, as it is, and really getting back to my premise here, it is for the benefit of others who have tried what I have tried to the best of our ability and knowledge, and the results have not been what were intended or expected or promised. And at a minimum, I think it's beneficial to us to have each other to share that experience with, at least unless or until the happy ending for us actually does come to pass.